Say that to a guy who doesn't skip leg. It's one of them.
Man, you look like plank out of Ed and Eddie, man.
One leg.
Wow.
What's good, guys? So we're gonna do the listen.
Sorry. I just pictured all the characters.
Oh my days.
I still love watching that.
That was such a big thing, innit? Oh. Ed and Eddie, you know?
That's very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh. Alright, cool. So we're back. We're gonna be listening. We're gonna be doing a listening party, yeah. So we're gonna be listening to Skepta's new album, which is called Ignorance is Bliss. Alright, so we're gonna get into the first track.
Is this a new Skepta or old Skepta?
You'll see, bro.
Stages in
not even on the speaker.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's gonna be edited out, of course. If you know what I mean.
We need one of those directors.
You were saying you prefer the old Skepta, isn't it?
Yeah.
You said that, innit?
Yeah, I prefer like when he did grime, like. No, he's still good, yeah, don't get me wrong, but like, just the other, he had more bars and it was more raw with it, you know what I mean?
See with that though, that bullet from a gun.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like the start of it was dope. I was nodding my head, and then when he started rapping, it's just like, I just stopped. It was a bit weak.
But is
It
that,
just felt like there was.
but is that like the start song of an album?
Yeah, that's the
anyway,
start of the song.
that kind of stuff. Like you'd never lead with your best song.
And
Yeah,
I don't know
I
how-
heard that
how-
still.
yeah, was
but
a
do you
different
know-
album.
Some
But do you not
albums,
feel
the
like
first song is like, here we are.
Yeah.
But do you know
yeah.
like,
It's
if
just
the
like-
first song
do you
is
remember,
bad, then
like,
the album wouldn't be that great though, if you think about it.
Man,
Who by?
you know.
Are you
man.
basing that off of just what we heard?
What, him?
Just what we heard.
Oh, that was one of the tracks
So we're
on.
gonna go a bit longer.
That was Konichiwa, his last one.
Yeah.
All right, so the next
That
thing, yeah.
whole stuff.
Yeah.
It was better.
I'ma break the law, then I'ma break the bank. I'ma put some in the safe, then I'ma throw some on the floor. Definitely make some more. 20 dates, had to go back on tour. She can see how I'm flexing, count my blessings, praise the Lord. You know the steez, super grease. Nothing nice, tell the promoter bring the peas. Still ain't safe, I'm in a party with my G's. And I just made your girl, my girl, she's on her knees.
On her knees, she see the beat, she see the free, rolling trees from overseas. Smoke for free, nigga please, allow me. Got your love, VIP is looking cloudy. Skyly got me feeling drowsy. Never stressing, got them killers, they.
I feel like it was Nave Small's part that actually made the song.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Big man thing.
When he
Yeah.
came in,
Nave
Yeah.
Small's made the song.
Listen,
It gave it some.
some flavour to
Yeah,
it.
the beat is hard, but it just
flavour.
it needed that.
But this is what I'm saying. You see Skepta now. Nowadays, I don't rate him.
Not really.
Anyone
tone
that
is
want to
very,
at
like-
me,
It's
Yeah,
mine
I
too.
feel you.
I
Yeah.
rate what he's done, but when he's rapping, he's like, yo,
yeah,
scared.
bro, he's been mixing with
I
two
wanna
of them funky man.
Do it them too.
Yeah, he's been mixing with it. I'm not really on it.
Is he doing that on purpose to kind of stand out? In
Well,
Yeah, but
He
he got
listen,
the
stand
fame and
out.
the money already, so you should like.
I feel like I was waiting. Whilst I was listening to the last track and this track, I feel like I was waiting for something to happen.
Something.
Yeah, it was.
Now, you can chill and bang to this music, yeah?
Yeah.
But we're chatting about Skepta.
Yeah, legend.
He's not some guy who just come off the street 2 years ago.
Yeah.
All right, can I just be cutthroat here? Yeah. If these two songs that we've listened to so far, if it was some randomer, we wouldn't have listened to it. I guarantee you that. But because it's Skepta now, we're trying to fight for it. We're trying
We're
to.
trying to find the
twisted,
good in.
Yeah.
Skepta's sort of good, don't get it twisted, but it's just his recent.
Yeah, because he's been
Recent work
flexing
is
with
just
them
like-
type of man.
The thing is, how long can you carry on?
Yeah, trust me.
But do you not
you
feel like
can't be
every,
at the top forever.
do you not feel like every few years Skepta he switches his flow?
I reckon he's dabbling. But
Yeah.
He switches
let's keep
to
it
every
moving.
few
Let's keep
years.
it moving.
You get me? Pull up, it's murder. Anything I do. Please, I'm blessed. Yeah. If I pull up on the strip, it's murder. Pull up in the whip, it's murder. Pull up on your chick, it's murder. Pull up with a stick, it's murder. Don't give me that. Burn up. I'll slap it like what? Slap it like who? Slap it like what? Slap it like who? Slap it like I. Turn up. Pull up on the strip, it's murder. Pull up in the whip, it's murder. Pull up on your chick, it's murder. Pull up with a stick, it's murder. Don't give me that. Burn up. Slap it like what? Slap it like who? Slap it like what? Slap it like who? Slap it like I. Turn up. Touch it down in the city now. She don't wanna go work. She's trying to go.
You see what? Right.
The music
we
and
were-
the lyrics don't
No.
gel.
If we were in a club, everyone would wild out because it's Skepta in it, right? But really, it's dead.
The track ain't
It's
supposed
the
to carry
beat
you
that's
like
making
that.
it live.
Mm.
Yeah.
The beat, like,
And I don't even like that beat so much. It's a bit clunky.
What I do rate is Skepta and JME produce all their own stuff. So we're
Well,
saying the
yeah.
beat's sick. So really, it is Skepta as well.
No,
'Cause he
but,
made it. But
I
actually-
think that beat was a bit clunky.
Well, fam, it gets worse.
do you know what I feel like?
It gets
Yeah?
worse.
This album, like, I feel like he released it because he had to release it. If you know what I mean. I feel like he
People's
didn't-
waiting.
Yeah,
Mm.
because he hasn't released a tune for time. I maybe he released like a tune like with that Wizkid, and then he released another tune with like ASAP Rocky. But then we haven't heard a project from Skepta in time. So I feel like this album is a bit too rushed, and he didn't really focus on it properly. That's why it's not really working out for me. Like,
What year was Konnichiwa?
Oh, that was
couple of
years
years
ago.
ago.
Now.
2015?
I want to say 20.
No, 14, I think. It's 14.
Was it that
2014?
old?
Nah, it's old, man.
It can't be 24.
I remember listening to it on the
Check,
bus.
check.
I thought I was in college at that time.
I want to say 2016.
I want to say 2015.
Is
At
it?
least.
That's mad, you know.
Konnichiwa.
That's mad, you know.
But that was a good album. And even still, like,
Even
you know,
2016.
even still.
2016.
Alright, let's keep it stepping. Actually, just listen.
Pull up on your chick, it's murder. Leaving the house was a gamble, mom scared. I wouldn't even wish. To the right, you was acting like a groupie. You got round for your block. Kids, what's up, block?
Next.
Yeah, seriously. Next.
What?
Dead out. Dead out.
Wait, pause it before we start, yeah?
If I can't drive to it, I can't train to it. I don't want it.
What do you guys think about, like, some of the UK artists, like, collaborating with Americans?
It can work.
Yeah.
Nah, but I feel like right now, yeah, whereas the UK is on its own wave, like, UK scene is more popular than American scene, innit?
Yeah, definitely. It's
I feel,
growing.
and also feel like Americans don't really like respect the UK scene like that, apart from Drake, but he's not even American, he's Canadian, isn't it? But like,
True.
Like, UK artists like mixing with other artists, it's just
Sometimes I think it's sick.
yeah.
It can work.
Depends on who it is, isn't it?
Yeah. It can work, but it can go horribly wrong.
Oh, you're joking.
Alright,
Next tune.
Like, wait up, hold on. SK level, that's so gone. They wanna know how everything's sold out. Which website do your shoes get sold on? With a style like this, I can't go wrong. Put the clothes on, put my gold on. Thought that I was a victim, you were so wrong. Get sprayed up, you tryna roll on, shows on. Look at the girls in the line. Man, I got MILFs in love with the words that I rhyme. Even though I swear and I curse all the time. Saw me on the front cover of the magazine and she said that it's perfectly fine. That she got the B's in the
I'm sorry, it's dead out.
Dead.
You know what it is? You know what it
It's
is?
hard to tell a story, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
you
There's
know,
no hype.
back in the day when you were on a game and that, and it had it had a level, and it was just like you're in the industrial level now.
Yeah,
With the bells and stuff in the background
Mario,
and
isn't
stuff.
it?
Yeah. And it's got that little dum dum. And,
Yeah.
and
Did you
that-
guys used to listen to Skepta back in the day?
Yeah.
Do you not feel like he's trying too hard to...
No, but you was bopping
What,
to
to
it.
be
though.
like his old
Yeah, I was
self.
bopping to it, but like...
Oh, so
I
you
don't
like
think he
it then?
is trying in this.
It's just
Yeah, that's what I'm
instrument-
saying. I agree with
instrument,
Sats. He's not
I-
trying.
He's not trying, but instrument, it's just like, it sounds... Do you not feel like it sounds a bit grimy, the instrument?
Well, here's the thing. What disappointed
I don't
me?
know.
What disappointed me with this particular track is the beat sounds like old Skepta,
Yeah, that's what I'm
but
trying
it's
to say.
new Skepta,
Yeah.
and it's just not working. Like if this was 15 years ago when grime was still young
Yeah,
and it was
They
going
could
ham,
rip it up. They could rip it
they
up.
would have gone in. If it was
Because
boy band,
actually,
no.
you're not really listening. Because he's flexing with these funky man.
It's not just that though. I
It's
just
that.
think I just think.
What? So you said since when man's been popping up pills and all of these things?
No, but I just think over time.
So you're telling me
because he's trying to make the same thing again, really.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
I just, how many times can you make the same thing?
I don't. What, this ain't the
yeah.
same.
That song there sounded like old grime,
That's what I'm trying to
But
say.
Not old Skepta though.
but it's not old Skepta. That's what I mean. So it's sound. The sound. If it was just the instrumental, let's say the instrumental was released.
To be
Yeah, it
honest,
sounds like an old grime.
I don't reckon it's like old grime.
Well, I reckon
That's not proper grime.
old school Skepta had beats like that.
Yeah, but that's.
But you know what it
The
is?
tempos.
I think
No. Yeah.
as soon as you make it and you're famous
Yeah,
and all that kind of stuff,
yeah.
the whole point of it, why it worked back in the day,
Mm.
is because you could relate to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You could relate to that. You would be like,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah, yeah.
uh-huh.
Who
And
was that?
every single night you just
You see, that's why I have to rate. One of the reasons why I rate Stormzy is because
I love
he's
Yeah,
he's
but
not
so-
trying to remake old stuff again and
Storms has
again.
not been around as Skepta.
Yes.
Storms only
Yes,
popped up in
but-
2014.
No. Here's the thing, my youth. Yeah. Skepta,
Jesus.
he has been around for a lot longer than people think, but no one was listening for ages, years.
What,
He was
Stormzy?
grinding. Yes.
Yeah.
Years.
Yeah, he was.
grinding, and he said, "You know what? I'm trying to do the same thing again and again and expect a
You
different
couldn't
result."
put Stormzy up in the
So-
pedestal as the rest
No,
of it.
not like the rest of them,
I was just
because
saying.
he
Just
is
asking,
a younger generation.
Right,
So he's
so-
not BBK,
but-
he's not all them guys. But what I'm saying is, he was around a lot longer than people think. So rather than do the same thing again, he changed it up and then got big, and then thought, right, I'm big now.
But
rather
he's
than
he's
make-
only
but
he's
rather
he's
than
good in
make underground
mainstream
stuff-
though.
Yeah, but rather than make underground stuff, because that would be a bit of a mockery. Because what Hayden was saying is, when we were listening to it back then and we could relate to it, we can no longer relate to it because that's not who they are anymore. So he's making stuff based on who he is now. And
But that's what
why
I
have to
think
rate it.
Skepta's doing though.
So bar for
Oh, I
bar.
don't know.
Because no, but listen, like when man's gone to America, popping Molly and sipping, yeah.
What was that? I thought you were on the strip.
You get me? I don't know, bro. Like I think the people that he's flexing with, it's just changed his outlook on
direction.
his. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, his direction. I don't reckon Skepta's that guy to just do that. His lane. Stay in your lane, bro.
But I still feel like bar for bar he would take anyone, you know.
Wait, say what you said.
I feel like Skepta lyrically back in the day he was comes like
You did not just
Right.
say. What you did
no,
not just say. You did not just say that.
Cut and paste.
Don't try it.
Bar for bar. So can we stop, please?
Don't try.
So you don't think in a freestyle Skepta can't take on no one now?
Right. He can take certain man, but certain man in there need to do their research, innit?
Word.
You're forgetting people like Kano.
Oh.
You're forgetting people like White.
Wiley.
You're forgetting
D-double-E.
D-double-E.
I know.
You're forgetting people like. You're forgetting people like Rich 32.
Yeah, I know,
You're
I
forgetting people like.
Them dot.
P money.
What you mean?
Them dot rock
Get
days.
stop.
Well, I know.
Hey, are you mad? Are you on the same age? What do you mean?
Oh.
Fam, Dot Rotten went in.
Yeah,
Right,
that
days.
beef there though with them
Okay.
two was
Man.
legendary.
Man.
Mad. Okay.
Man.
Next to him, next to him, next to him.
Ain't no one
I'm
floating
sorry.
here.
Hold on.
What kind of beat is that?
I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
That sounds
Just. I'm sorry.
US nice.
I like this beat as well.
Yeah.
I like old school beats.
But that belongs to the US.
No, but just nod your head. Yeah.
No, wait for it.
No, just feel it.
Because we've heard it
Feel
before.
it.
Dancing still in my jeans. When I fell asleep, I was still in my jeans. Then I had a one girl to keep me clean. She wanna eat man like Idi Amin. What do you mean? I come from the cream. I made some mistakes that I gotta redeem. You put me in position that I don't wanna be in. When you all made mistakes, I'm a human being. No Korean. Keep me young when I spray them machine. You're on the other side if you ain't on my team.
You get blacklisted if you hate on my team. Fam, I say what I mean, I keep my demons close. Late night, I speak to the ghosts. Get high, fell asleep in my clothes. Animal instinct.
So do you hear what he just said?
Yeah, I know. But
So
here's
that's
the
how
thing.
you can tell
this track, right? If J Hus
made it.
it'd be dead.
Of course.
J Hus made
So
it.
next
No.
track, I'm not even talking about. Next track.
Mad.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the tune still. Only because of J Hus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
J Hus.
Yeah.
You know what? If I can't listen to a song all the way through, it's not on my playlist. Even if it's in the gym.
This.
No. Not one track is on my playlist from this album.
I
not
butt. Yeah,
one.
I butt this still.
I just straight in the
This
track.
is the only tune I really.
Is
Is
it's
it?
the only tune.
This
Yeah.
is what you're. Oh.
No. J Hus made this for me. I'd only go by his chorus. And then
No,
I'll
but
just
if this
move
is
on.
the best thing in the thing,
Oh, right,
then
yeah,
that's not
that's what I'm saying.
good.
Struggling.
Let's move in. Let's
We're
keep it
reaching.
Ask about me, they tell you I'm one of the best to do it. And I know they don't like me, but they gotta respect the music. Got something in the Glock and pop.
What?
That's that.
No, I said cut it as well.
That's that headbanger
It's
music.
so dumb.
That was a bit too much straight
Yeah,
away.
That sounds
Fun.
muddy, fam.
It sounds like festival.
Glastonbury.
Oh, Boomtown. Boomtown, lads.
Everything.
Boomtown.
Yeah, that song is like lads, fam. That's,
Play it again.
Yeah,
just to start it
Let's-
again.
We're giving it 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Just do it.
I want back to use it. She told me a favourite song. Never just sex into it. Got the bass bumping. Turn it up loud. Neighbours ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
I can't.
You know when you're like doing something in the garage or something, or you're doing something in the hallway,
Yeah.
and you record it with your phone or something.
Have you noticed, yeah? Have you noticed how many songs we in now? One,
What's
two,
that? What's
three,
the-
4, 5. This is the 6th song in, yeah?
Wow, that's nearly
And
the whole
all 6 songs, near enough sound. His like
exactly.
the way he's doing it and his lyrics is exactly the
That's
same.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
He's not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it's,
hasn't took time to actually like proper.
I don't know. I think this is him trying to flex with it.
That
Really
Is he
good.
trying to
Yeah, but
do,
can I ask a question?
Kanye
What's the
West?
story behind that?
Oh no! Sorry, I'm not. Say that again.
Is he trying to do a Kanye West?
Thank you. I agree.
What?
Yeah. Here.
What's the tune? Lift Yourself. Kanye West. What does
Yeah.
he say? Boopity boo. Boopity boo. That's the lyrics.
Yeah.
That
Wait,
was.
you
So
see
he's
how-
trying to say like, I can say whatever the hell I want, you're going to buy my music.
No.
Yeah.
That tune is sick! I love it.
The beat on is cold.
Beat is
No,
sick.
no. Kanye is cool, yeah, but you
This is what I'm saying.
you can't do that.
This is what I'm saying. Is he trying to do that?
Yeah.
Well, for years, I'm sorry,
not ready.
mate.
Just keep
Sorry.
it stepping, shall we?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Hey.
Oh, I like this.
old school, right?
Okay.
Yeah. This is great. What do you call it, garage? What do you call it, urban?
Dead.
Bro,
Yeah.
I don't wanna listen to her. And she don't wanna listen to me. Last week we're talking together forever. This week, more fish in the sea. Shit's just killing me, G. I had the perfect picture. It was all laid out for me. But I feel like I'm in love with the pain fan, cause it's the same old story. Same old question.
Like the other track, he's trying to be grime, but he's
It's new.
yeah.
He's dead.
I like the beat.
The beat is
The
old
beat,
school,
but I
right?
think he ruined the beat.
Yeah.
The
As soon as
bass,
he
the
started
bass
talking, I was
shouldn't
like,
come in.
Yeah,
And that's the
Yeah.
problem.
That
Can you not-
bass.
Legendary beat.
Yeah.
But then he comes on it and if that was old school Skepta, murking the
Yeah.
beat.
You know what, right? I see what you're saying, the Skepta bar for bar thing, because I'm going to bring up an example. He's had beef with Devilman for years. Years and years, and then they had beef again recently when Konnichiwa came out, right? And he destroyed him. It was actually embarrassing. Like, he destroyed him so badly. That Skepta goes in, because it was just,
Yeah.
I'm going to make grime, because it's beef.
I know,
Yeah,
but that's
yeah,
that,
I
no,
know,
but you
yeah,
see
that's-
that type of music there. That type of music's more. That's my passion music.
Exactly.
This
So
is
that's-
more.
So this is like, for the fans sort of thing, but then
Yeah,
we're like,
slap it out.
what's going on here, mate?
Like, is he going a bit commercial with this now, trying to get radio money?
So
I don't
maybe
know.
are we saying he's got no motivation?
That's what he coming like.
Yeah.
Because he's on the
I
molly.
I want to see an interview with Skepta, like, about this.
Blood. Did you not see the interview where my man was chatting to a champagne bottle thinking it's the mic?
No.
No.
Alright then.
No.
Alright then.
But I don't pay attention to celebrities, do I? So I'm never gonna.
I'm
see
telling
it.
you, this is what man's doing. My man's chatting to the reporter. Man, he's out of his cranium.
So there's be a stage where he always used to wear glasses, like he never.
Yeah, because he's out of his face.
Wait, was it him who wore like a woman's top?
Yeah.
Yes!
Remember, you're trying to say that's not me. Act like a wasteland.
Yeah, but if you listen to the lyrics of that song, was the woman's top after That's Not Me or before it?
After.
Not interested. Now,
Why did
this
you do
current
that?
album, here's why I had to put the whole album in the bin.
He
Okay,
must wear ghetto clothes if it.
he did not
What?
even feature Jeremy in the whole album. That's why I
Yeah,
know.
well,
That's like
yeah,
Jamie.
what's all that
Like Jamie done some beats and stuff on the album.
That's irrelevant. He's not on any track. So to me, that showed me how different this is. To
There was
everything.
one song still he mentioned about JME.
Jeremy wasn't on it.
No. He mentioned
Lyric
it, but it sounded a bit like, say, he wasn't rated anymore by them man.
It was like,
So I'll show you that after. Like,
okay.
that's what it come in like, because he was
So-
saying
so-
something like, "Oh, I seen them lot, but they were giving me a different face or something wild."
That's a
So
song,
probably JME doesn't rate what he's doing right now. I didn't
That's
want to
one
jump
of the
on.
things I've been thinking
He
about.
probably invited him,
Yeah.
yo, jump onto this funky,
Yeah.
sunny seaside, and JME said, nah,
That's one thing I've thought
I ain't
about.
about that.
So do you think Jamie's better than Skepta?
Not necessarily. That's not why I brought it up. To me, it's just that shows how different this is.
Yeah.
If none of the man them were on it, though, none. Like J Hus is our guy, but he's not original man them.
No.
None of the man them are on the whole album. I think that's weird.
Let's keep it different.
Said your goodbyes. She told me she loved me, I was like, how? Must be cause I'm at the top right now. She thinks I'm a fool, thinks I'm a cash cow. Ain't getting married, ain't taking a vow. Told me she loved me, I was like, who? You said I was a joke, please tell me what's new. You've been around the world, still couldn't find a man like me. Yeah, I need a girl, but it's that animal instinct. Look in my eyes, they see it. I walk in the room, they feel it. Told the man them start moving different. We're some endangered species. How many years I've been putting in work, man, I'm trying to get freebies. See me, they like Wagwan GG. Man, I speed off like BB. Had to get goals, had to get Swayze. Girls see me on the road, get crazy. She asked me if I ever met Jamie. That's my family, real red paisley. Active boys, never lazy. Might link up, could we GRM daily? Could have been a Monday or a Sunday. Treat that like a Friday, get wavy. Still, I'll be on my P's and Q's. Like KA, yeah, we got the juice. You can't stop me.
Oh,
Best
no,
take the
man,
hands off me.
like, yeah, turn it up.
Turn it up.
Then my guy say like, "Okay, we got the juice."
Right. So
It's weak, innit? And let's
when
just
you played the song, I remembered how much it stressed me out last time. And the reason why is because there's no drop.
He's just talking, isn't it?
There's no drop.
So
It
can I ask a
never
question?
dropped. That's it. The whole.
Oh, one
thing.
day I went to the shop and I bought some milk.
You
I was
see when
expecting
people
it
drop
to
an
drop.
album, yeah,
And what?
yeah, there is usually like a story that's like they tell in the album, innit?
Yeah.
So do you think this album has anything?
None.
That
And
is
that's
not
what I don't
really
get. He's
telling
called
the
it ignorance is
stories.
bliss.
Yeah.
and it's just
Listen.
nothing. fam.
listen for this album. Yeah, if I had to have capital letters, I'll put weak. That's it. Done.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know, like when you
Alright,
have
so
a
wait,
mixer
let's
drink
go
and
on
you
the
put
room,
too
yeah?
much water in by
Wait,
accident.
no, don't do that.
No?
Don't do that. So there's one more artist on this. Just let it breathe. Alright, next thing. You got Lazy and Whiskey.
I knew what it was to be black way before I was on the GQ cover. How you gonna question me about colour? What you know about Nelson Mandela? Man, I get anti as ever. Yeah, I can do serious, I can do mean. Tell a supremacist that I'm supreme. Oh, everybody's woke now, guess I'm just lost in a dream. But still I'm predicting the future. I said this is how shit would go. The streets at an all-time high. The government at an all-time low. Politicians trying to get tickets to come to the shows. I shake hands with a long...
Stop this
The
nonsense,
beat is so sick. Just think, if you gave that beat to Wretch or Kano, what they would do to it.
Wretch and murder.
It would be so sick.
Coming, I'm just trying to be fair. There's Lazy on there and Whiskey. Whoa, what? You like that? You like that?
You just
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
When I first heard that song, it sounded like, fam, Skepta, I'm not sending for you. Right. It sounded like, you know when I sing in the shower? I felt like if I was singing in the shower, that's how it would sound like.
How would you?
You know them ones, you know when people are messing about like singing into their brush like
Dead, man.
I thought, rah, man singing in the shower and he thought it was sick, so he recorded that song.
I want to hear Wizkid's part.
Was an average short, but been growing apart and on the boulevard. They charge, still on the road, I'm still on.
I didn't really want to hear anymore.
Nah,
Yeah.
Let's just
it's
keep
karaoke
skipping.
thing from.
Last track.
2 more.
Wow.
Wow, how free
That-
Let's just say, wait.
What did we do to you?
Wait. That says it all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
That says it all.
I
Sax goes,
Oh.
oh, is that all? Like, no, see. Let's just, yeah.
I have a comment about that after.
Picking up a green light, but I feel the hate and I'm loving it. Might just tour the States for the fun of it. I get on the stage and I'm crushing it. Uptown girl, so she can't get enough of it. I don't know why this MC tried to test me.
Can I say something? So, every one of them songs is. Yeah. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Every tune.
You know that thing with Snoop
Do you know
Dogg?
why that is? Because if you're on drugs,
Yeah. My man's in there with his sunglasses spitting to the
and the
champagne.
lady top.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
You know the thing with Snoop Dogg when he goes,
Yeah.
and no.
Yeah, when he's
Yeah.
See, this album for me is like, you know when you hear a tune, you're like, I love this.
Yeah. I can tell you, out of all these songs on here, yeah,
J Hus tune.
the J Hus tune, and that's not even all the way true. I'll play just the chorusy bit.
Yeah.
Alright, next now. I'm done now. I've sang my bit because I know that bit. I like it. Let's keep it stepping. So that's what we're gonna do. Keep it stepping. Boy better knows on this. Oh.
Practice hours. Go on then. What you mean?
Oh,
Okay.
okay, alright.
Yeah, we did young and stupid. Now I do grown and sexy. I don't know who you're trying to impress. G-man can see that your man bag's empty. No need to pretend. I don't wanna hear you talk greasy again. Never shot food, never shot no skeng. Talk about gangster, I was like when? Brother, you love lie. Trying to be gangster, you ain't never been on one ride. Tough guy, trying to be gangster. Your cartel and not up to the time.
Is it me?
You
Is it?
sounded a little bit more awake there.
Yeah. But is it me? Yeah. Now let me land on this one. When you was listening to it, did you want a bit more of an aggressive?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Is it
That's
coming?
not me.
Is it coming?
I think it was already there.
Oh. I missed that one.
Yeah.
Like,
It was.
the oomph is gone.
My body felt like
The
it
magic.
was floating, ready to just crash the dance
Just
floor.
like that one
Like that tune
never
got
dropped.
champagne.
Let's give it 10 more seconds.
No matter washed up, say you got big feet, say you got cats on the line. You just lied to yourself, fam. You better pattern up, better get back on the grind.
These guys tell lies, say that they bust guns, they ain't got nines. Say that they shop drugs, they ain't got pies. Do it for the gram, man, I ain't got time.
No.
I wake up, brush my teeth, choose an outfit. Big racks in my account, I get paid. Every day, smoke the loudest, I get packed in by the ounce, I just blaze. And I got things from back in the day still ringing me down. I'm on stage, but I want no stress. What they trying to control S coming around to get.
Again,
You see what?
You can't relate.
When this was released by itself, it was alright. And then, and this Skepta always does this, he will release an album and he's already released 3 or 4 of the tracks. And you're like, no! 40% of it we've already heard, and you've repeated the same bars every time, and it's all the same BP, and it's all the same beats. Yeah. The content is just not there anymore, fam. It's not.
Dead.
You know, if, say you're a music producer or an MC, you go in your computer, right, and you got all the folders, and they're all named correctly, right, because you're trying to be organised. And then you got this folder called throwaways. You know that folder called throwaways when it's just, you know, choppy, you know, you recorded it in the shower, and you think you might use it a few years down the line. That's what it sounds like. Unfinished, unmastered. But hold up. When Kendrick released Untitled Unmastered, yeah, alright, yeah. So Skepta's finished now.
So sick.
But you gotta, yeah,
I
but
can't
let's
compare.
just face it though, they're in two different
Bro, I
lanes.
can't even.
You can't
Kendrick's
compare
lane right now was Skepta's lane back in the day. Skepta's swiftly gone to the hard shoulder now. Done out here. Calling AA.
Crash and burn.
Finish. Yeah.
AA.
Tire pop,
Right
everything.
Right
off.
AA recovers vehicles. There's nothing to recover, fam.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a right off. It's done. Just keep walking, innit?
Man's
Go
gone.
to the phone
He's
box
just
and done.
scratch,
But
scratch.
do you guys think he would ever like make a comeback?
No, not a comeback.
Maybe
He
if he
can
comes
make a
off
good
the
song.
drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said smoking loud every day. Like
Bro, this
when he was saying that, and what
Don't be ignorant
happens
to his
is,
music. Listen, his music's telling you what he's doing.
Yeah,
Don't be ignorant to
a
it.
baked potato.
So listen, you know what? At the end of that, yeah, I'm gonna give this. To be honest, I've liked not one whole song. I've liked a half of a song, let's say. So I'm gonna give it a 1 out of 10.
Oh,
That's kind.
That's very kind.
That's generous.
Remember, but that's lower than what you said the first time. Remember, we had the conversation before.
Just because I like the song.
Yeah. But
That's
I
it.
said 1 out of 10, and you thought I was being savage. But that's,
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
Yeah.
1.
I'm giving it a 1 out of 10
Sorry,
just
bro.
because the whole project was weak for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think you came with any strength. Still think you're dope, like from back in the day, but nowadays I don't rate it, don't rate you, so 1 out of 10.
Personally, I would give it a 3.5 out of 10.
okay.
Purely for the fact that nah, it's because the J House tune made it for me. But like I like some of the beats that he put on the album, so that's what pushed it to a 3.5. But yeah,
But how could you do that though?
Like,
His
sometimes
lyrics
we-
killed the beat.
yeah, we don't bop to the beat sometimes.
Saying that, that's you, not me.
Instrumental.
Real time.
Just about to say that.
Yeah.
The free and if it, instrumental and that, you can work with that music and all that kind of stuff. You can train, do different things like that, put that on in the background and all that kind of stuff. But it just didn't link up and stuff. And yet, as I said again, like you used to be able to relate to things back in the day.
Yeah.
So I say 3 for the tunes.
I'm going to start with my rating, then I'm going to explain. I agree with Hayden. That's a 3, right? That's a solid 3. Because there's potential, right?
Nah, that's it. Come on.
But the reason why I say potential is it's not potential for him. If he gave the project to somebody else, you clean sweep all the lyrics and you use the beats, right?
Oh.
You gave the project to somebody else, it can come out good. Kanye is Kanye, right? Outlandish, controversial, this, and this. But Skepta's trying to appeal to an audience that doesn't really belong to him, right? It sounds like he's in California, he's baked out of his mind, and he wants to finish this project.
He's on gaslighting
Yeah. You know when you want to experience something in another place, right? And then you come back and you do it in the UK, it's not the same. I think he wants to try and produce a project over there with that vibe.
Yep.
And stay over there with that vibe.
But try to bring it over here.
Try and bring it
And
over
probably
here.
because
Didn't work.
over there they don't really understand UK music.
No.
So they're like,
I remember-
that's good,
Yeah,
that's good.
yeah,
Do you guys
exactly.
remember when Drake released his album and his Skepta and Gigs got mad hate for it? Remember the
Yeah.
More Life album? Yeah, the Americans. That's why I said didn't really fuck.
But hold on,
with
let's
guys.
keep.
Yeah. No, we don't need to know his because we already know. We already know.
Now I said 1, fam.
What?
You sound tired.
1.
You sound like you got.
He said 1, y'all.
So why?
1.
Why?
Not number 1. 1 out of 10. Just so the audience is clear.
So
not number 1.
What was that
1.
on for then?
Right.
Man said right
So-
until the breath.
Joseph Adoniga, right? As a man, what you've done for the grime scene over the years, I rate that. The end.
Oh.
I'm not. Why do I need to explain it, fam? They've been watching the video. Thank you for watching so far, yeah? You know why I don't rate it.
Back in the day I rated it, but this, don't rate it. What about you, Seth?
So you know when you listen to music, you want something pleasing to the ears.
Yeah.
I can't see me putting any of that on my
No.
playlist. So
No.
for me, that's 0.
Oh. Wow.
It's not about who he is,
So
what he's done in
yeah.
the past. It's about that is for my ears.
So not one song.
My ears didn't like that.
I just feel
There was a few
she's right.
beats that were like yeah.
She's right.
But that
That's
doesn't
the
make
same,
the
yeah.
tune.
But do you know what? I think some man in there though, like
Just say my name, fam. Just say my name, innit?
I think no, but you know what? I'm not keeping that secret. Yeah. No, do you know what it is? I think you was fighting for it though. You was fighting for him. No, because you rate Skepta.
I tried hard to like it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't need to
that's
try
bad.
hard. You shouldn't
Yeah,
need to
that's
try
bad.
hard.
Yeah, but I'm a fan of Skepta.
Yeah, but that's not the point. We're rating this.
Yeah.
This was absolute, utter trash.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case listeners, alright, got kids watching.
Yeah, babe. What?
Yeah,
Like
it's
you're
trash.
reaching for something that you can't reach, dog.
Like, if you're sat there, you're like, oh, I want to listen to some music, like, oh, Skepta's new album.
You ain't
never
gonna come
listen
into this.
I tell you what it was like, listening to this, yeah, because the beats were sick, it was like, you know in cartoons when they had the carrot on their head and they were chasing the carrot? Because it was luring you in, because you're like waiting for the drop.
Yeah.
Ooh, Skepta. Ooh,
Disappointment. That makes it
okay,
worse.
keep running, keep. Ooh.
Is that a real one?
And it's like, at least like, I would rather it was just completely dead, because then I wouldn't get the whole, oh, it's gonna happen now. Anytime now, guys. Anytime now. No, just a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm trying to persevere.
3 minutes in.
Yeah, no. And then it's done.
it's fading
Then it
out.
finished. Next song.
Next track will be high. Don't worry, it'll be high. This is a new album. You can't do us like
Yeah,
that.
Skepta,
You can't
innit?
do us like that after all these years. Oh, it's dead again.
Oh, there's no more tracks left.
Oh, the albums. Oh, that's an album, is it? Oh, albums used to have 20 songs when I was younger, but.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
How old are you?
So that.
Don't worry about that. Why are you so stressed? You're like, I'm thinking me and Keanu are 50 anyway.
I know.
I know Ken is like 30.
So that's a wrap. That's a wrap, guys.
I love
Yeah.
this guy, man.
We're finished.
Like, subscribe. Oh. Peace and them thing there. Shout out to her. She's 22. Shout out
Get off. That was a listening party in episode 1. Yeah. That's a wrap, man. Skepta.
Next time, better music, please.
Yeah, please, man.
Most start Dave J House release an album right now, man.
So, we're gonna try and get a next one on real soon, but you know, got some celebrities in the yard, you know what I mean? So they're never apart. This happens maybe once every decade, so just look out for it.
Bitch, I wanna party